Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Scrap Mechanic with Misterjoker. Now, this is an early access game, and it's been blowing up. All the major people, all the major Minecraft players, and some of the Ark players as well, have been playing this game, and I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon. However, last night, during one of my streams, somebody sent me $20 to buy the game. So what did I do? I played the game. So let's go ahead and load up what I did last night so that I could show you. Because I believe I accidentally removed the stream. I don't think I have access to it anymore. So I'm going to show you a couple things that I built, and then we're going to build something. So, for starters, I got my plane stuck in a tree. Not really good, I'll tell you that. So let's go ahead and grab my plane. Now, the cool thing about this game is that you can... I think I'm actually weighed down. Am I weighed down? I guess so. Carrying this thing. Can't really run that fast. So the cool thing about this game is that right now it's all creative. And it's what a lot of Minecrafters, and I think quite a deal of Ark players, really want as well, is a bit of the creative mode of being able to build whatever you want. Now, this deals with a lot more of the technical aspects of a game that have the pistons, the bearings, the turning, the motors, the gears. Well, there's not really gears, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on that's technical. I'm not quite sure why there's corn here or why there's a farm, but I'm sure it all has to deal with the fact that this might become a survivalist game, maybe? Higher pitch to indicate I don't know what I'm talking about. Now we got to go find our stuff. I'm going to keep searching. When I come back, I'll show you the plane, a car, and a very interesting four-legged walker. And then we'll go over what I'm going to build today. Alright guys, so I found my stuff. The first thing I built, we'll go over this one in a sec. First thing I built was this guy here. Let's get on something tiny here. This is my four-wheeler. I added some rockets to it. It worked fine. It doesn't need the rockets. It works perfectly fine. But the rockets now make it a hovercraft. So it's kind of perfect. It's just enough of a hover. And with the wheels on the sides, it doesn't... Whoa! It won't tip over unless you really force it to. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get up. Alright. The good thing about this is that in reverse, it's all wheels. All wheels. So let's go forward and turn this way and back it up. There we go. We'll just back it way up here. Yep. There we go. Nice little bit of a hover happening. The wheels almost touch. It's got some shocks in the front and the back, but ultimately, it's a really good little car. And this is the very first thing I built. No real messing around either. Like I just kind of got right into it because I know my stuffs, man. I know how all this stuff works. Now over here, if we do, now there's going to be a little bit of noise here, so I apologize if this hurts your ears. Yeah, you hear that? That is something that the developers will have to get rid of. We'll raise this up. So, go back to this. These blue things were only here to help stabilize it. But I had a lot of fun. I had a bipedal walker, so if I take off... let's see. If I take off the top and all of this stuff here, this will still work. And it's amazing. But I added four legs, and then I added... Oh man, yeah, the frame rate drops a lot. So we'll try it anyway. So going forward launches me up, and then we kind of bounce a little bit. So the cool thing about this is I can do that. Oh! Hold on. Oh, 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 upside down. The legs go back and forth. A little bit of the glitchiness there, but it's just because of the pistons. Yeah, this isn't working. It was a rough idea. It's a very rough idea. Now, what the last thing that I built last night, because I streamed for like 4 hours, man. The last thing I built was this airplane that came out not too bad. It could be a lot better. There's a lot of work to do on it, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bummed because I couldn't seem to attach all of this together, and you'll see what I mean. If I see how that goes, that kind of bums me out a little bit. It's not completely attached, and that's what I wanted, and I'd like to be able to do that. Now, the wheels don't move forward and side to side. Oh my gosh. Why? Why must you do that to me? But we do have some lift. It's a little heavy on the right side, and I'm not quite sure why. But yeah, there's some lift. And it's the left and right that is going to determine... Whoop! There. Yep. And that is this one. I think I might just leave this guy here. Actually, yeah. Because I don't want to, I got to put the legs on that other thing so that it doesn't start making the weird noise and hopefully crash the game. So let me go take care of that, and then we'll get down to what I'm going to build. Alright guys, first things first. We need to put down our pallet here or not pallet, but our, oh my gosh, my lift. To put the lift down, and I'm using just a simple up and down arrow keys to move that around. Now the plan here is, I'm going to use Q to rotate this around. I think I'm actually going to switch out. I really like using, excuse me. Sorry. I'll probably edit that out. Probably not. Just being lazy. So my idea was, and I'm very curious about this, and this is going to have a lot of useful applications, I think. I mean, you can make, there's so many things. Where do I start? You can make a thing that, using the rollers, you can make a conveyor belt. No problem, right? You got the rollers, but what if I want to go faster? You know what I'm saying? So, the plan here is, let's do this one. Let's remove that. That one. The plan here. Come on, dude. Go to your home. It doesn't like that. Okay. Well, let's pop. Let's see. Where did this one go? Right there. Do that. There we go. Now we can remove that. So I have this small wheel. We need a bearing and a wheel. We need another bearing and another wheel. So this is kind of one-sided, and I know it's like an inverted car at the moment. So let me get a little bit more work done on this, and then I can go over everything, explain it, and what the goal of this thing is. And hopefully it works. And I'll see you in a minute. This is what I've created. You're probably wondering why there's wheels over here. Well, I was going to do two sides, and then I decided this just needs one side, really. So here's the deal. This is the idea behind it. We put down a block of wood. It comes flying through here. The piston, not piston, sorry. The suspension here allows for something to get squeezed in there by this side, which also has suspension. I raised it up a notch, hoping that would work. All these are powering a bunch of pipes that are spinning, and then we have this this orange plank right here, or this orange wall that I can easily remove. We'll put that to make it a little bit easier to go through, and we'll remove this. That didn't work out so well, did it? Let's try that again. This time we'll make sure that it stays on there properly. Let's do... Whoops. This one. Like that. Do another one of these. And then we'll pop this down like that. And do that one. Alright. So it should get right. Whoa. Oh. What? Okay. Didn't like that either. Well, let's do... I want to kind of just be able to pop blocks in there and have them get shot through, but it doesn't seem like it wants to do that. So let me come back and see if I can fix some of these gaps so that it doesn't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Take two. Let's try this. You don't want to get in there, do you? Remove that. Really, man? Really? You're gonna get stuck like that? There you go. Come on, fire out. Stand right in front of it. I don't think it's working. What's he stuck on? Oh! Oh! Did he go? Did he glitch out? Where'd he go? Where the... Oh! It's in there? No, where'd it go? I don't see it anywhere. That is a conundrum. I don't see it in there. Let's try this. Let's see if I can't, I'm just gonna stack one on top. That probably just got stuck down there, didn't it? I don't see it firing. Is it going so fast I can't see it? I don't think that would be true. I think that's where it went. Let's try that again. I'm gonna keep trying because this is... Science! We're close. I can see it, like, doing something. Yeah, it's right here. So let's remove those. Let's put... Actually... Let's do this. This will be easier. This will be way better. We'll put a bearing down right here. Right? See, that one is... Which one is that spinning? Can't tell. I feel like... Oh. Alright, good. It is going the right way. Maybe that'll work. Let's also put... right there. Let's go... Oops. This way. Oh no, I don't want that there. I want another bearing. And I want... Let's see. Medium tank? Large tank? Small tank? I want... That's a long one. Pipe joint. I want... Yeah, I guess we'll do this one. Pop this in there. And then we will make sure that this one is connected. And it needs to spin that way. That one I don't need to worry about because it's already touching. Alright, let's try this again. See if we can't launch something. So that's really the whole goal here, right? I don't want that. I want... duct holder is also very tiny, so that's not gonna work either. We'll do this one. This one should be pretty long. Yeah, there we go. But it won't let me put it sideways. Man, I just want to place something down. What the heck? Just give me what I want. All right. There we go. Dude, it's just a temporary thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Whoa! It launched out sideways. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Let's do... Oh, that's definitely not what we want. Can I place these this way? That kind of works. Alt D. There. It's just to block it in so that it can't go anywhere but straight. Right? Right. Okay. This is it. This is it. Did I break my machine? Where'd it go? Whoa! Knocked me off. Is it stuck in there? And it's over here. Okay. I want to place a pipe. I want to see if that will work. Let's do that. Let's place this. Whoa! It went somewhere. We're launching stuff out of this thing. It's working. Not as well as I would hoped, but it is working. Let's pop that down there. The problem is trying to get it sealed in so that it goes where you want, I guess. We'll do another one. Oh, oh, no, that didn't work. Alright, so we need to do right, maybe there. Hope that doesn't slow it down. I don't think it will, though. And we'll try it here. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, hold on. We're gonna try. We'll put one here. We'll try one here. So we can remove that one. Oh! Jamming it up. Break it. See? Oh! Oh! There we go! We got one! That's what I'm talking about. Trying to make a launcher. So the way this works, real quick, the pistons, not the pistons, I keep saying pistons. The pipes are all spinning this direction to push whatever item we drop down on it forward. And then we have the wheels. Now there's two wheels. There's wheel here and here with their bearings. Now the bearings have to go opposite each other because this wheel is going to spin this way, which whatever lands on it's going to push that way. This one with the suspension is going to push down with this wheel spinning the other direction so that it gives a like a water flow. Like water on either side is pushing in one direction. So when it hits this, when the top one hits, it's still pushing out that way, and this one's pushing out that way. And same in the front. And this one here is, you can't really see it, so I'll go ahead and remove a couple of these so you can. Move these. So right there, it's a little higher up. You can see there's a bit of a gap. There's a one block gap, but up here it is not. And this one's got suspension. The reason for that is this one I felt was going to be pretty powerful, and I wanted to make sure that it at least got in here from the pipes. And then once it was in here, if it was long enough, it should have hit this one. Now I can add one more wheel here, and that, let's see, which way is that spinning? I think it's going the way I want it to. As long as it's not touching that one, but the problem here is there's no suspension. So that's not going to work. And the suspension's important because you're not going to be able to squeeze something in that's permanent. This one, at least it has some give to move up. As you can see here, there's some give, and it's bouncing around a little bit. And that's exactly what you want. So this is kind of a bit of a torpedo launcher, I guess. And I'll probably put that as the title, torpedo launcher. It doesn't work 100%, but I will definitely be working on it, trying to get it more fine-tuned. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Scrap Mechanic. There will be more. It's just going to be a bunch of creative nonsense of me trying to build the most outrageous things. If you have an idea of something you'd like me to build, please put it down in the comments below. You can always subscribe for more daily videos. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. You're all super amazing and awesome. Stay groovy.